Namaste, everybody, and welcome to this 30 minutes slow flow. For this first day of Ramadan, we are just starting with this 30-day challenge with Edge Fitness. My name is Mariana. I will be guiding you today just to a slow flow, just to keep your body relaxed, your mind in a state where you're gonna feel relaxed, and then after this, you can continue with your night in a calm way. I'm gonna guide you through a few exercises for breathing, and then we're gonna go through a few postures. They're gonna help you feel strong and flexible as well. Welcome everybody that's joining for tonight. Hi Aya, Emi, Ibrahim, Hiva, Nadia, Alsania, Mary Rose, Isla. There's so many people here, and I hope you can see us from different parts of the world. I just want to say hi to my hometown in Argentina. I know a few of my friends were joining from there as well. So from everywhere you are in the world, we just welcome you here tonight, and I hope you enjoy the class. So once you're ready, just come to a comfortable seat. You can either cross your legs or sit on your shins. I'm just going to show you the two options that we have. Or you can also sit in the best way comfortable. You can put something under your hips. This is just to keep your back straight. What happens sometimes when we cross the legs is our hamstrings pull us back, also then hip flexors. So what we want to feel is that our spine is straight. For this part of the class, we're gonna be here for a few minutes. So just find the comfortable seat, okay? You can also sit on your shins, okay? Like this, just making sure that your spine is straight, shoulders relax, so the head is on top of the spine in one line. Okay, when you're ready and you find your comfortable way of sitting, just cross your eyes. I'm gonna sit in Half Lotus. You can relax your hands on top of your knees, either facing up or facing down. And in here, when you're ready, just close your eyes. We're gonna take 3 full breaths just to settle down and start connecting to our breathing, our body, our mind. Just take a deep, full breath in through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Start relaxing the nervous system. Start relaxing your thoughts. So everything that happened during the day, everything that might continue happening, I'm just gonna try to connect to the present moment, here and now, by focus on the breathing. Let's take another deep inhale through the nose. Filling your lungs as much as you can, all the way up. And exhale, release. One more breath like this. Inhale deeply in through the nose, filling your lungs with as much air as you can, expanding your rib cage all the way up to the collarbone. And then exhale and release. Trying to feel the groundiness of your sit bones on the floor and feeling your spine super long. Now you're gonna do a small breathing exercise, just to really allow your mind to focus and relax. So we're gonna take a count of 4 for the inhales and a count of 4 for the exhales. So every time we inhale, we're gonna do it continuously. So there's a difference with breathing in parts or continuous breathing. Feeding my lungs. So we're gonna count until 4 every time we inhale and every time we exhale. We're gonna do this breathing exercise for 5 times. Okay, so try to relax your shoulders, close your eyes. Try to relax the face muscles. And let's start with the counting. Start inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 3 more. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, and last one, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's take a deep inhale all together. Inhale, feeling the lungs a little bit deeper this time. And when we reach the top of the breath, we're gonna hold there for a moment. So inhale, and just hold here for a few seconds. Close your eyes, and exhale, release. And slowly, slowly, when you're ready, start opening your eyes. Soft gaze first, just to come back to your room, go back to your mat. Now we're gonna take the hands next to our body, inhaling all the way up, taking the fingertips as far as you can, reaching up. On the exhale, we're gonna cactus the arms, opening the chest, try to look up. Inhale up, extend, and reach as far as you can. Inhaling. On the exhale, take the right hand to the floor, and the left goes over, trying to reach as far as you can. Now, if you want a point of focus, you can look to the palm of your left hand. And here, inhale, try to reach a little bit further, and maybe exhale and bend a little bit more, placing the forearm on the mat, reaching your fingertips as far as you can. One more breath here in, switching the side on the left side. And exhale all the way to the center slowly. And now inhale, extend up, try to reach as far as you can. On the exhale, reach the left hand on the floor, right hand goes overhead. If you reach your maximum, try to hold there. Inhale, reach the fingertips as far as you can, and then exhale, maybe try to bend a little bit more. We always focusing that the right sit bones stay down on the floor, so then we can feel the side stretch on the right side. One more breath here in, and exhale, release, and all the way to the center. Now start bending forward, keeping your sit bones down, grounded on the floor. It's gonna start walking the fingertips to the front, keeping your chest open. Look forward and inching from the hips. So you wanna feel that your tummy is trying to touch the floor. Inhale here, try to reach a little bit more. And now exhale, relax everything down, forehead on the mat, relaxing the way to the floor. You're gonna take 3 full breaths here. So inhale, and exhale, maybe reach a little bit farther. Inhale here, exhale, and last one, inhale, and exhale, and back to the center. And if you're facing the front of the mat as I were, just turn to the long part of the mat and roll over. Gonna release the tension from the knees now. So just give a little shake, because we were crossing the legs for a little while. And now we want to align the hands under the shoulders, really opening the hands as wide as you can, and then knees under the hips. We're gonna tuck or untuck the toes, that's up to you. And now we're gonna combine breathing with movement. So every time we inhale, we're gonna do the cow posture, which when we are dropping the belly down, taking the tailbone up, chest forward, you can look forward or all the way up, inhale. And now start exhaling, pushing the floor away. Really slowly start rounding your spine, looking between the legs. And inhale, drop the belly, tailbone up, look forward, inhaling all the way up. And exhale, start pushing the floor, rounding the spine all the way in, belly in as much as you can. And a few more like this, just trying to follow your own breathing, your own movement, feeling how the spine is moving. You're gonna start warming the spine here, the shoulders, the hips. And 2 more. Inhale, drop the belly, push the chest. The hands are super strong. I'm trying not to bend my elbows. And exhale, push the floor, round the spine, look towards the belly. And now back to a neutral position. How is everyone doing? Thank you for joining tonight. Now we're gonna tuck the toes behind just to activate the core a little bit. We really wanna push the floor away. Tuck the toes and lift your knees a little bit away from the floor. Just an inch from the floor. We're gonna inhale here. On the exhale, hold and try to press a little bit deeper, feeling that your belly button must just touch the spine. 2 more breaths here. In and exhale, push and hold, trying to keep your hips in the same level as the shoulders. And 1 more breath. In and exhale, release the knees down. Let's open the knees as wide as the mat. Big toes are touching behind, and then just push your hips backwards for child's pose. We're gonna take 3 full breaths here. So in through the nose, we're gonna relax the forehead down on the mat, activating the arms super strong. Fingertips are active as well. And my tailbone wants to press down. So my hips pressing down. Try not to lean forward. And we take 2 more breaths here. So inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth to release tension. 1 more in. And exhale. And just melt down towards the floor. Now look forward. And it's like you want to go as close as you can to the floor. Start leaning to the front of the mat. We're going to lean down. Rest the belly on the floor. And we're gonna take the hands now underneath the shoulders. So we're gonna press the feet away from the floor. We really want our legs active to release tension from the lower back. In here, we're going to inhale, taking the head, the chest a little bit up, and then exhale down. Make sure that your elbows are close towards your ribs. So try not to open here. So externally rotate the shoulders. Perfect. Inhale up. Exhale down. And 1 more in. And exhale down. On the next inhale, we're gonna press all the way back. Tuck the toes when you get there. Arms super strong, pressing against the floor, and start lifting the hips up as slowly as you can. And we go for the first downward dog of the day. So let's start walking first, the feet side to side. Just to release some tension from the hips, hamstrings. You can also bend one elbow on the other, or make any movement that you need to really release and open up the hips. So when you finish moving, just try to find stillness here. So from some people, what happens in downward dog is that the hamstrings are tight, so start pulling us forward. What we want to achieve in this posture, the most important part, straight and long. So if that's happening to you, maybe just try to bend the knees as much as you need to, but making sure that you're taking your tailbone high towards the roof. You want to externally rotate your shoulders forward and push the floor away with the hands. One more breath here, in. And on the exhale, you're gonna start leaning forward to our plank position. Just gonna stay here for 1 second. So breathe in here, try to push away the floor, activate the core. And exhale, bend the knees, start pushing yourself back to downward dog. And again, inhale all the way up. On the tippy toes, start leaning to the front, plank pose. Holding here, 1 breath. I know it's a lot for the core. Just take a deep inhale here. And now exhale, bend the knees, downward dog. And without staying here for too long, we're gonna start walking the hands backwards towards the feet. Bend the knees as much as you need to. I really want to bend the knees now. I know if you can't straighten them, just bend them. Because we want to focus now in pressing the belly against the knees and the thighs. So try to relax there. Crown of the head down to the floor. Feel super heavy. Bend the knees as much as you need to, as I said, and try to take the weight towards your toes. So you can play with that by placing the weight back and forward. Take a deep inhale here. And now we're gonna stay in the center for a moment. We're gonna bend the right leg. So the right leg stays bent, and the left, try to extend it as much as you can. You're gonna feel that your tailbone must touch the roof up. And then in that way, we're allowing the torso to lean forward. Take a deep inhale here, in. And exhale, bend a little bit deeper. And now bend both knees again. And now we're gonna bend the left, extend the right. And inhale deeply. Exhale, bend a little bit deeper. Take a deep full breath here. Now start bending both knees. And because we were folding for too long, I know you might be a little bit overwhelmed by this, so let's start rolling up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Super slowly as you can, taking your time. And then all the way to standing position. Thank you, Nadia, for joining today. So in here, because we were in the back of the mat, we want to walk all the way forward to the front side. So slowly. Take your time. When you get to the front of the mat, we're gonna stand in Tadasana, so or mountain pose. So the traditional way of standing in Tadasana is with the toes touching. If you feel that's comfortable for you, you can stay like this. Otherwise, hip width distance, that's also okay. What we want to focus on is that the feet are grounded, pressing the floor away, pushing the hips forward. And then open your shoulders, okay? So we're gonna take a deep inhale here. Take your hands to the center of your chest and close your eyes for a moment. Remind yourself for why you're here today. And reconnect to your breathing. Let's take a deep inhale together and exhale. Now hands next to the body. And we're gonna take 2 sun salutations where we start in this position. So we start in Tadasana. We're gonna take the hands, inhaling all the way up, just to follow along with me, trying to connect with your breathing. And every time we move, we either inhaling or exhaling. So exhale all the way forward, start inching from the hips and relax down, crown of the head to the floor. Inhale, extend to a flat back. You can place your hands on your shins to really feel that your spine is straight like a table. You can look forward or down if you want a little bit of more longitude in your cervicals. And now start bending the knees, Place your hands next to the feet and let's go for a plank position. Inhale here. Push the floor away, start leaning forward, and exhale, bend the knees, chaturanga, all the way down to the floor. So we want to bend the elbows. Inhale to cobra. Exhale. We're going to pass through all fours for downward dog. It's going to take 2 full breaths here. So inhale, exhale. And if you need to bend the knees as much as you need, we really want to focus on pressing the floor away. Deep inhale here. And exhale through the nose. Start leaning forward, bend the knees. In here, we're going to walk little steps, one big step, even jump into the front between the hands. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward to a flat back. Exhale, release the weight down. Inhale all the way up. Try to take your arms in a big circle around. And then exhale, release down. And let's do one more of those. Inhale up. Exhale, start inching from the hips, lean all the way forward, relax the head down to the mat, looking towards the belly button. Inhale, extend to a flat back, look forward. And exhale, hands to the floor, plank position. So in the plank, I really want you to press the floor away, activate your core. Inhale here. Start leaning forward slightly, so then your chest is a little bit more than your hands. And now bend the knees, start leaning all the way down to the floor. Now roll your shoulders back. Inhale, cobra, or if you want, try to extend your arms for upward dog. Really releasing tension from the shoulders, so you can try to look away and maybe releasing the knees away from the floor. And now exhale, tuck the toes, and downward dog. Just 2 full breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, look forward, bend the knees, walk, step, or jump to the front. Taking your time to land there. Inhale, extend to a flat back. Exhale, down. Inhale all the way up to standing. And exhale, Tadasana. From here, we're just gonna sit down. Bend your knees. And just sit with your legs extended forward. It's a 30-minute class, so it's a little bit short, but I hope you feel the fire today. So we're gonna try to close the practice today by a little bit of stretching for our hamstrings mostly, okay? So we're gonna extend the legs forward. You can either softly bend the knees or keep the legs extended. If you can, catch your feet from the side or from the top, or just catch your shins if that's what's accessible to you. In here, when you arrive to the posture, try to inhale, extend the back, and then on the exhale, bend the elbows, start folding forward. So relax the head, shoulders. Try to engage your quadriceps so then your hips are more free to move forward. Belly in. Let's take 2 more full breaths here. And exhale. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Now let's just look forward, extend your chest, and let's move the hips to the center of the mat to lay down on your back. The legs. reversing where we were standing. Now the blood is circulating in the other way. If you want to try the next step for here, candle pose. So this is maybe it's the cable. That's fine. Okay, so stay here. Just breathing here, trying to calm down your nervous system. If you want to try, you can place your hands under your hips and take your legs all the way up to candle. Really squeezing your glutes, pushing your pelvis forward, and taking the weight towards the shoulders. Taking the legs in a straight line from the shoulders all the way up to the toes. Inhale here. And exhale. 5 full breaths in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And last 2. And last 1. So if you're up in candle, just go down to the first standing position. We're gonna start taking the legs all the way down to the floor. If you're slow, we go even slowly. We're gonna count until 8. So then we go all the way down to the floor. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. And release. Perfect. And here we arrive in Shavasana, which is the last posture of today's class. And it's the most important. Here, your chest, to feel your breath, or maybe next to your body. Hands facing up. The toes are open wide, releasing the every tension from your body to the floor. You're gonna close the eyes here. Try not to talk, not to move. And let's take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth and release. And 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Inhale. And let's hold for a moment. And then release. Exhale. And just resting here. Trying to do a scan from the crown of your head all the way down to the tip of your toes, relaxing each part of your body, melting down to the floor, taking the air to the areas where you feel some tension and trying to release that areas. Relax between your eyes. Relax your eyes, your cheeks, the tongue, the jaw, the neck and the shoulders. Just slow breaths in and out through the nose. Slowly, slowly, start moving your toes and your fingers. Just start coming back to your body. Maybe taking your knees towards your chest and massage your spine for the last time. Massage the back of your head. You can keep your eyes closed if you need to. And then roll over to the right side for fetal. We hold here for a moment. Inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, just come up and sit in a comfortable position. And when you're there, just take your hands to the center of your chest. And thank you very much for joining today. I hope to see you next Sunday at 9:30 Doha time. It was a pleasure to have you all, and I hope you enjoyed this 30 minutes slow flow yoga. We have tomorrow, so if you want to join us for tomorrow's schedule, we have 7:30 p.m. mat Pilates, 8:30 functional training, and then 9:30 Brazilian blast. We are welcome to join tomorrow. All classes are free, online, in Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. I recommend that if you prefer, go to YouTube or Facebook so you can see the full screen in high HD. Because in the Instagram sometimes it's a little bit narrow, so much better to watch it in YouTube or Facebook. So see you there, and thank you so much. Good evening.